Look at that. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Taste Vegan ATL. If you already haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. But I want you to wait to hit the like button because I want you to actually watch the video. Okay, so today I was in the mood for, I really wasn't in the mood for a salad, but I don't feel like going to the store, and I just was like, you know what, let me go ahead and clean out my refrigerator. I'm really good at that, just making something out of the blue and just finding stuff to put together. So today I came up with a chicken, well, we know it's not chicken, fried mushroom salad. But the way I season my oyster mushrooms, it be so, telling you, it tastes like you eat some chicken. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna fry these, and I have my kale that's been probably sitting in the fridge for over a week, but I keep my napkin on top to keep it crunchy. See, still in the game. So that, I got some carrots for my toppings. I got some tomatoes, avocado. This is kind of soft, so I probably just mix the tomato with the avocado, add salt, pepper. I got my lemon. I'm going to squeeze on my oyster mushrooms because I literally still season vegetables or, you know, my meat replacement just like I would if it was meat, because that's what I'm used to. That's what I like, and it give it the flavor that I need it to have. Because remember, if you ate meat with no seasoning, it would be nasty. So you still could use the same seasonings that you would on meat, excluding like the chicken products, but you get the point. You season your vegetables like you would your meat. Okay, boom. So what else? As some sweetness, I'm going to put me some cranberries. Got me some sunflower seeds. I'm going to use amino acids in Creole to season my mushrooms as well. So these are the 3 things I'm using for that. I know people have like a little flour and milk kind of thing they do, then they put the seasoning in that instead, but I actually like it on the vegetable like it. So when I bite into it, I got that flavor. All right, what else did I forget? What else I got for y'all? Nothing, just watch. Okay, right here, I am going to show you how to break apart your oyster mushrooms. You don't have to break them apart if you want it to be whole, but I want mine like chicken strips, so I'm breaking them into little pieces. As you can see, I will have the recipe in the description below. So this is about 1 bundle of oyster mushrooms, but if you want to do 2, that's cool. I just do 1 because it's only for me and my husband. But if you're feeding like 3 people, you might want to do more than that. Right here, I'm squeezing the lemon on there. That gives it a great flavor. Once you fry them, you could actually taste the lemon, and it's so good. I will recommend that. Okay, so I'm mixing it up, mixing, and next I'm going to add amino acids. Remember, about 2 tablespoons. You don't want it too salty because you are adding other seasonings on there. So I am going to put that on there. All right, you will see me put a little bit more, but that's completing my 2 tablespoons. So mixing that together. My next step will be the Creole seasoning. Like I said, you can use whatever season you prefer, but I like Creole seasoning. It's like when I buy something that give me all the flavors I need, I get addicted to that seasoning. So right now it's Creole for me. So I'm going to mix that together. Mix. I told you I was going to add a little bit more, and I really didn't add anything. It was just like a little dot. All done. Perfect. Now here I'm going to make my wet mix, and I use oat milk. You can use whatever milk you prefer. I don't really like almond milk like that. I use about 2/3 of milk. They say 1/3, but I use 2/3. Okay, I'm adding my flour. That's about 1/2 cup of flour. And I'm going to gradually mix it in. Add some more. Mix, mix, mix. I'm trying to get it thick, almost kind of like pancake mix. That's the consistency you're going for. And then I'm just going to pour it over my mushrooms and let it sit. I did add a tad bit of seasoning, you know, because it's wet and my seasoning might wear off a little bit. So I added a tad bit of seasoning. I'm going to mix that up, and I'm really just going to let this sit until I'm done with everything else. So now that I have showed you all how to do the mushrooms and season them before you fry them, I'm about to cut up the vegetables for my salad. I'm going to start off with the cucumber. I'm probably going to cut all this up together, salt and pepper. I do that in high speed though, but I will, you know, I'll cut a cucumber up, but not high speed. And just a little tip, this was $5 off Amazon to sharpen my knives before I start cutting. Because at first I'm like, these knives are horrible, but really, you just need a knife sharpener, and it really helps. So I'm gonna cut these up. I like this style, and I like to keep skin on my cucumbers. So I'm probably gonna cut up this whole cucumber. So I speed up now, look it. Our cucumbers, and I am currently getting the pan hot for the mushrooms. I'm gonna cut up the avocado. Yeah, this one is too soft. Now, if it's not soft, you could cut it into your little squares, or, you know, the fancy way. But this is extremely too soft for me to do that. I said I was gonna do this part in high speed, didn't I? I'm gonna show y'all though. Got your avocado. That stuff really don't bother me. If it bothers you, if there's something wrong with it, put it in my comments, because I don't know. I just eat it. It don't bother me. That is a darker color. All right. And that, do these tomatoes real quick. Okay, so now it is time to fry the mushrooms, and this is how they are looking. I literally just been letting them sit until I finish cutting everything up. Yeah, this is not gluten-free flour. I would promote gluten-free, but this is what I had. And as you can see, it's drippy, but it's not like, I don't like them like overly thick, if that makes sense. So drop those in there. I did not season the flour. I don't need to, because I put enough seasoning on the actual mushroom, and I put a tad bit in the milk and flour mixture. So I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna shake it like a salt shake. Okay. All right. And I got my things sturdy, so I'm gonna put them all in there and then drop it. Alright. And that's how they would look. I don't like it thick on there. I like it. And this is on about almost 375, probably like 350. And I have used this grease a couple of times to fry mushrooms, so it should be that golden brown look when I finish. You know, that new grease will be looking a little light skinned. Not saying I need it all the way dark skin, but I love this deep fryer because I only got to do one round of frying. It's big enough to hold everything in. And I literally let it fry until I stop hearing it sizzle, if that makes sense. Like when you first drop it, it's that shh, that sound. And once that slow down, that lets you know that it's ready. Okay, so I try to get all my little bits and pieces out. All mushrooms matter. No, let me not say that like that. Black lives matter. My bad. But y'all know what I mean. Alright, I think that's it. And I am wasteful. I am going to throw this away because I don't have any room left in my fridge for all this stuff. So we dropping it. Hear that? So, like I said, let me shake it up a little bit so they can get around. I'm going to let this fry until I stop hearing sound. And we're going to come back and put all this together. Peace. So while that is frying, I am going to go ahead and dress up my salad for the most part. And kale goes a long way, so put my kale in there. Take out the bad look. I don't like these pieces. That's kind of discolored. I just toss those. So I got my kale. I have to go in with my cucumber, carrot, I probably won't even eat this whole thing. See how we're looking right now? Cucumber, carrots. We got our dried cranberries. Now, uniquely, I am going to blend Italian dressing with ranch, some vegan ranch that one of my close friends make for me. So I'm going to do that first. And this is what? Wishbone Italian seasoning. If you're against it for any reason, use whatever kind you like. So I'm going to pour that over it just to give it a base flavor because I like that. I'm going to throw my avocado, tomato on there, and onions. And honestly, I might have to transfer this to another bowl because there's no way I'm gonna be able to mix it in here. So that's how we looking. Throw me a little cheese on top. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out. So do that. That's how we're looking right now. Look good, don't it? Do that. And then I am going to put my mushrooms on top. Let me show y'all how they're looking. They are quieting down a little bit. That's how we're looking right now. I am gonna let them cook for a little second. So I did end up needing to transfer my salad to a different size bowl, but look at that. Listen to this crunch. Amazing. So this is my chicken. Mushroom chicken at that. Put that all around. So good. I got my vegan ranch. And I gotta add a little more of this because I had to use some different kale, so I'll be back to taste. The moment we've been waiting for. Let me make my thumbnail. Or should it just be the salad? Look at that. The girl. Anyways, tasting time. Make sure I get a cucumber. You have to try this. I really shouldn't have showed y'all that. I shouldn't have showed y'all how to do that. That was really good. I'm about to end this video. I see y'all in a few days. Thank you for watching. This is amazing. It's a must try. You have to. You have to. Okay? Bye.